Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's David Emily again. Um, Came back with you with another problem. This one's on HackerRank. For those that don't know, HackerRank.com posts a lot of great problems, and then they also have like introduction problems. So some of you, if you're kind of looking at getting the algorithms and programming, but Leak Code is the problems are too hard for you, HackerRank may be the way to go. It's also a great way to learn a language if they're covering a language you want to know. So this problem right here is the sum of digits for a 5-digit number. So they talk about, this is a great introduction to the modulo operator, as well as how C stores digits. So I'm continuing with the C theme. So the idea being that they give you a number, in this case it's 10,564, and they want you to print out the sum of each of these numbers individually. So in this case, they're saying the output is 16. So we're going to have 4 plus 6, which is 10, plus 5, which is 15, plus 0, which is 15, plus 1, which gives us the 16. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to take this number, so 10, 5, 6, 4, and using the modulus operator will give us the remainder of division. So if we go here and we do 10, 0, 5, 6, 4 divided by 10, you can see that the output is 1056, which is going to be the number, and then the remainder here is 4. So by doing this by 10, we're going to get the 4, and that's actually how we're going to get the number by itself and then keep adding those up. Another thing is when we divide this number by 10, we're going to get 1056. So this number, by dividing, we are moving this over, and by getting the modulus, or using the modulo operator, we're grabbing this integer off. So when you do this enough times, you're going to get to this 1, and the 1 divided by 10 it's going to equal like 0 point something, but an integer in C doesn't carry anything past the decimal, it just truncates it. So in this case, we'll stop here because we can't divide it anymore. I mean, that's the entire number. So that day here, we're going to cycle through whatever number they give us, use the modulo operator to grab the integer by itself, and then divide this number in order to move it down. And this is going to be in a while loop, and we're just going to say, while this number is greater than 0, just keep doing this. So yeah, let's get started. So they give us the problem here. Ooh, I like this little theme they've got going on. It's been a while since I've been on HackerRank. So they're initializing the number in, and then they're scanfing the in. And scanf is just taking whatever they pass in on, like, in this case it would be like a terminal or command line, and putting it into that in integer. So we're just going to do this. We're going to kind of follow this and just say result equals 0. I'm going to use result as a placeholder for when I print this out. And then we're going to do the while loop we talked about. So I'm going to say while n is greater than 0. There's no real value in holding on to the n, so I'm just going to use it to just do the math against. And I'm going to say result plus equal in mod 10. So this is going to grab the 4 off the first time, kind of how we talked about, and then just n equals n divided by 10. So then this is going to be, the result here is just going to keep adding this last integer, and then the division is going to move this number down and make it smaller. So eventually our base case on the while loop will fire and we'll hop out of the while loop. And when we do hop out of the while loop, we will have all the numbers loaded, summed into result, and we just want to print that. So I'll just say percent %v, and then this is just result. And let's run it. I don't really know what's going on. Okay, there it goes. It finally fired. So we ran code. We passed that initial base test, and we passed all the test cases. So thank you for joining me. That was a walkthrough of sum of digits of a 5-digit number.